When it comes to brushes, there is a very big variety of sizes, shapes and types of the brush hair. And it may be really overwhelming when it comes to choosing the right one. When you're just starting out with watercolors, having the right tools can make your job a lot easier. So let's discuss the brushes that I have here. For example, this angle brush is perfect for straight edges. What I like about this brush is you can make very thin lines with one side and very thick strokes with the full body of the brush. When I buy a new brush, I usually play around and paint the whole page with it, so I can see how versatile it is, how much water can it hold, and what kind of lines can it make. Another great brush and one of my favorite is a round brush. This one has very fine tip, which is perfect for small details. When you hold your brush like this towards the ceiling, you get very thin lines. But when you put some pressure and the whole belly of the brush touches the paper, you get very thick and smooth lines. So I'm just gonna play around and see what kind of lines can I make with this brush. Working with watercolor requires the use of water, and nice brush should be able to hold a good amount of paint and water in its belly and then give it back to the paper when you paint. That's why acrylic and oil brushes are not good for working with watercolor paint, because these brushes do not hold water. So don't try to paint with them, because you'll be quite disappointed with the result. Another great brush is a fan brush, and you can make very interesting texture and pattern with it, but I wouldn't rely on it as on a daily basis tool. It's just a great addition to your collection. Big brushes like this one are great for painting landscape, for example when you need to paint sky, also for backgrounds and big watercolor washes. And finally, my absolutely favorite mop brush. This brush is made of red sable hair. It can hold a really good amount of paint and water, has very fine tip, which is perfect for small details, and I can paint with this brush all day every day, so this is my choice number one. It's great to have different shapes of the brushes, but depending on your style, you will need only a few that you're gonna use on a daily basis. Instead of buying all of the brushes in art store, just get 2 or 3 brushes, experiment with them, try to see the full potential of each brush, and you will find your favorite. Your brush is just a tool in your hands. The perfect brush for you is the brush that creates the lines or strokes that you like, and also the brush that feels good in your hands. Making splatters with watercolor is really fun and easy. Just gently tap on the brush and the paint splatters will make your painting more interesting and dynamic.